So there's been a lot of controversy now at the lightweight division in the UFC, especially since with all of the recent drama with UFC 272. Ever since Rafael Fiziev pulled out of his fight with Rafael dos Anjos, and they were trying to find a quick replacement for him on 5 days' notice, and it seemed like Islam was gonna pretty much step up to the plate after just fighting a week before, which is nuts to think about. Dana White said that Islam actually turned down the fight with RDA, which this has created a lot of stir with also Conor McGregor saying, "Well, I'm gonna get the next title shot now." He's been tweeting pretty much saying, "I can't wait for my next title shot." Just been hinting at it, and also Dana White has been talking about if it makes sense, then it's a possibility Conor can fight for the title next. Of course, probably after Justin Gaethje, and people have let's just say not been happy at all about it since, to be honest, it doesn't really make too much sense.
Yeah, and Conor McGregor is always going to be in that title picture, especially at 155 being the cash cow. He's still going to be, obviously Dana White's never going to say no. So, I mean, he did say that since Makhachev turned down the fight with Rafael dos Anjos, that they're going to make the Dariush fight, which I don't know. I don't think it's really fair for Islam. I think he should get the title shot because I mean, he just fought Bobby Green literally a week ago. So to say that he's not going to fight on a week notice and because of that he's not going to get a title shot automatically. I mean, I get it. The fight with Dariush is definitely one to make, and it makes a lot of sense, especially ranking wise. But he's on a 10 fight win streak now, and he just fought Bobby Green. And even though he wasn't ranked, it was a late notice that he was supposed to fight Dariush. I think it still make more sense if Islam were to get the title shot, especially over Conor. I mean, Conor hasn't won a fight in lightweight in a long time, and maybe if Conor came back and he got a win, it would definitely make sense, especially for the UFC. And I think people would definitely be less upset than if he got it right now. But you never know; they could just give Conor the title shot immediately.
But honestly, I think one of the main attributors to why this actually could happen with Conor McGregor, but well, Oliveira has publicly stated that he would be open to fighting Conor McGregor, of course, for that huge payday. And he said he was gonna bring it back home to Brazil and also help out people there, and it would be a huge contributor to help him out there. But you gotta look at this like what's right and what's not. Like this just it doesn't make sense at all. Since especially there's quite a lot of top contenders who deserve it more than Connor, especially since he hasn't been able to win after a while. Of course, he's been quite inactive. Obviously now since of his leg injury, so it's not his fault. But like before that, after the Floyd fight and after the Khabib fight, he's been very inactive. So it's just hard to say. It's hard to pull that off for the fans and justify it pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely no trouble and no shortage of these guys wanting to fight Conor. I mean, Justin Gaethje would fight Conor, Charles Oliveira would fight Conor, even Islam would be down to fight Conor. But I mean, it's just a matter of whether it will happen, if whether Conor will even come back soon because he's had this leg injury. He's only able to spar, I'm pretty sure, in April. We don't even know when he's going to be back. So yeah, it's really hard to say, and I think it's going to be interesting to see where Conor's future lies. But I think he might need a fight before to really challenge for that title. Maybe fight a top 10 contender, whoever it is. But Islam is definitely looking for the title shot right now, and he's been saying he wants it in Abu Dhabi against the winner of Justin Gaethje versus Charles Oliveira, which definitely makes sense right now. And but it doesn't look like Dana White wants it. So I mean, he's the president after all, and it's really up to him. So we're gonna see where the future holds.